the team or situation that everyone around the league is blowing your phone up about for tea to be spilled? Which team is of interest league wide right now?
Well, now that we are beyond the Mike Tomlin Browns Bengals love triangle that we had going there, I would say that was the thing early in the week. I would now say the number one thing is, how do the Dolphins respond to a week of really weird and unusual adversity? Because the moment that Tua came out and gave that long rambling quote, wasn't even asked about anything in particular, and then starts mentioning players only meetings and guys being late to players only meetings, so we make it mandatory. The leadership has to get better. Number one, people I talked to in Miami that night and on Monday morning all said, like, we don't really know what he's talking about. There's not the traditional types of players only meetings where it's like, hey guys, we all got to get on the same page, rah rah, let's push through. No, he apparently was referring to like defensive players getting together to watch tape on their own, which, by the way, happens in 32 buildings across the league. Every group, different position groups, will get together. It's not always, a formal type of thing. It's just guys get together and they watch extra tape, or they have various discussions, or the quarterback gets the receivers together. That's completely normal. But when you call out the locker room that way, and then when Mike McDaniel has to go to the podium and basically say, I don't know what he's referring to, but I'm sure he had a reason. They're doing the right things for me, but whatever he's referring to, hopefully we get it cleaned up. People sit back and go, Mike McDaniel sounds clueless about what's happening in his own locker room. Well, anyone would be clueless about something that's not happening in their locker room. So for the next 4 days, Tua was going directly to players on Sunday night and apologizing and explaining himself. Monday he has to go. Mike McDaniel has to go to the podium and basically say Tua shouldn't have said that. Wednesday, Tua's back at the podium. These guys need to win a game, Rich. You need to focus everything you've got on trying to beat the Browns, not going on a 4-day apology and explanation tour. From what I've heard, the offense has had a good week so far. They do have some positive things going for them. Devon Achan's been really good. Jalen Waddle has played excellent. Obviously, Darren Waller is a comeback player of the year candidate based on what he's done over his first few games. And Tua, granted, again, 3 turnovers last week, but throws a touchdown pass in the final minute that, but for a long kick return and a play where they couldn't get Justin Herbert or Ladd McConkey on the ground, they win that game. We're talking about it being different here. There's reasons to believe the offense will come out, again, if the weather holds up, which is a complete unknown at this point. It sounds like, they're bracing for 50 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts, rain, thunder. It could be a weird day in Cleveland, but they've got some momentum offensively. The defense just has to play better. We'll see if they step up to the table. But the last thing you want is the proverbial distraction. And this was a distraction unlike, Rich, frankly, very many I've ever seen in the NFL.
So an actual perfect storm for a team that's proverbially been through their own.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.